You want to come over here and say hi? Is that your problem? You're being a little bit of a psycho. Oh, no, you're not. You do not get to bite me. Stop. Stop. No, you're being naughty. Go over to your bed. Go on. The problem is she bites hard. Will draw blood, so you can't let her get a hold of you. No. She's being a spaz. I may have to kick her out into the house. Alright. It is stream time, Transcend. I'm not awake yet. I have not had coffee. I'm still dragging. Did it rain? It's still raining outside. It started raining yesterday morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just a sprinkle right now. But we had like pretty much just non-stop borderline pouring rain for about 20 hours. It finally calmed down about 2 o'clock in the morning. So Chris and I were more Chris than me, but still, I helped a little bit. You don't sleep much when there's lots of rain like that, because you got to make sure all the animals are okay and everything.
Hope I'm not getting sick. Too much work to do.
Too much work to do. Alright, the only thing I have left is we're going to do the paintings, and then I need to find out where the chimes guy is, and then we're going to move on to the next region. Morning, Carmina. Y por ustedes que están siguiendo en TikTok, buenos días. Es la mañana. 4:30. 4:30 de la mañana. Aquí en México. Buenos días a todos. Buenas, buenas. Aquí con mi café y un poco de gozo Yōtei. I bet it's right out there at the point. Yeah, we're technically at the very end of the rainy season right now. Hurricane season winds up at the end of October. I wonder if there's something up top. There is.
I wonder what's up here.
Oh, I missed. Again. You gotta be very methodical about having the button pressed in the way you're supposed to jump before you jump. Otherwise, you fall to your untimely death.
Stones stand against the walls, watched over by the mountain.
That's a nice picture right there. The cool thing about these paintings is they go into our house. I'm very interested to see what the house is going to look like when we finish all of the memories. Ooh, that is a very pretty headband. Okay, I think we have... Below 0 degrees Celsius last night, says Carmina. That's chilly. By the way, screenshot. She's just down there washing. Are you calmed down, Blanca? Probably not. Bueno. I've resigned myself to not getting my other trade skills leveled up. Transcend. I got skinning to 250 last night, but there's no way I'm getting mining or anything else. I just don't have enough. There's not enough free time because I play lots of games, so I would have to like only play New World for like the next week to try to get anything. Like it's just those other trade skills are slow. But at least I got my skinning to 250. Okay, that is, I think, everything. But I need to find the Undying Samurai. Is New World a new game? New World is not really. New World launched about 3 years ago on PC. And then last year, New World Eternum launched, which was the cross-play version of the game. So it came to the Xbox and the PlayStation, and you can cross-play on all platforms now. And when they did the New World Eternum launch last year, last September, October, something like that, it launched with the base game plus all of the expansions that had already come out on the PC. So it's a bundle package. And if you own New World Eternum, they have a new content drop coming on the 13th of this month called Night Haven, which adds a brand new region, a brand new story, vampires and werewolves, a whole bunch of new crafting and outfits and dungeons. Well, normally I probably would transit, but I don't know that I'll be able to actively do any of the harvesting in the new zone if I don't have them leveled up. Alright, I need to find where this guy is. The Undying Samurai. Oh, we literally have to do all 4 of the wind chimes. Oh, I didn't understand that. Alright, let's see the storyteller again. Yeah, see, this is going to be tricky. So I have to find the 4 wind chimes. I did not understand that when this quest started the other day. How far am I into this playthrough? I mean, it's my playthrough, so it's a little different. Like there's other people's playthroughs. I'm 25 hours or so. A little over 25 hours, I think.
He was gutted. Where 4 wind chimes sing, the undying samurai appears. But how to make them sing?
Alright, that's the first one. Second one. Right below the T and the coast. Oh wait, is it lead me to the next one? Follow the direction of the wind where the chime sings the loudest. You could take your Sextus shit and take it somewhere else, or Harrington. It's not welcome here. We don't play that kind of game here on my channel. I was just making a joke. It's not a funny joke. We don't do sexist jokes here. Strongjaw Coast. Probably fast travel. Now, I wonder why I can't... Oh, I can now. There we go. We need to go this direction. So it says this one. Top of the cliffs. I'm gonna have to get up on top of the cliffs. Oh no, we're a long way away. Go back down this way.
That's right.
Should be getting close. Ah, there it is.
Another victim of the undying samurai. How to get him down? Sorry.
All right. That's
Another
number
wind
2.
chime. Let's make you sing.
That's the second one. Third one. The M in the river. Speaking of Nordic and Egyptian mythos, the next god of war is theoretically going to be in Egypt, which is going to be freaking awesome. Had a great time with the Norse duology. So, we're looking for... Speak to the Rona next to the tree. South of the M in river. Yeah, God of War is a great series. I mean, I didn't really care for the original God of War games, but man, oh man, did I love
Stay back.
All
the
I want is
duology
the
they just
chime.
did with
Keep
the
the
Nords.
rest.
Why? Is it valuable?
Not to you.
We'll see about that.
Should have handed it over. One more chime and the undying samurai will appear.
Okay,
If he gets his tale as true.
under the on a rock with a bent tree. Oh, I see it.
Run through. He wasn't able to break the undying samurai's curse.
Alright, use the wind chimes for the end ceremony outcropping in northwest Ikijara Plain. Over there is where we're going.
These guns might burn better than timber. Keep us warm at night.
Oh, I missed the second.
No one deserves that.
Going down right over there. What's up here?
The Anu must have passed through here in a hurry.
That's probably going to be the one thing I don't complete is the Anu items. I just don't see myself wanting to worry about that to platinum it. There's a cave, or I can continue climbing down. What was the purpose of coming down here? Other than to see the chimes over there. Yeah, that just was a circular thing. Gotta be something missing over there. Ah, here we are. Is that a grapple point? It looks like a... here's one. Oh, there's no way to get up Oh, you can swim? Yeah, but I don't know where to swim to, and it's dark as hell down in here. I'm betting we're not supposed to swim. What am I looking for here? Huh. It is so dark down in here, I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's definitely a ledge. I could see a couple grapple points, but they're not ones I can get to from here. ¿Qué pasa aquí? No sé. It's really annoying. Yeah, there's nothing over here that I can see. Jesus, and then the forced perspective when you're in the water. Alright, I'm obviously missing something. Let's go back up if I can. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that little ledge down there is for, because that's like, nothing's down there, other than pitch darkness. This is what we're looking for.
Where 4 wind chimes sing.
Place the wind chimes. Where do we place them? Be somewhere with a wind. Aha!
Come at last. I could feel your anger on the wind.
Draw your sword. I'll give you a good death.
Cut well.
Tiff says just roll the credits. It was such a great game. Nice. It'll be a while before I roll credits. I'm 25 hours in. I've got at least another probably 50 hours. If I had to guess. Maybe it'll be less, but...
Are you strong enough to pierce my armor?
Yep. I'll take your flaming sword away, too.
Now to head back to Ugetsu.
Oh yeah, some new armor.
You've returned. You defeated the Undying Samurai. Tell me what happened.
He wanted to die.
You delivered him on the edge of your blade, and in the end, gave him more than he deserved.
A good death.
So ends the story of the Undying Samurai. A relic from another era, buried in the dirt of Ezo. You've given me a fine ending. I've scraped together a few more, for a story well told.
200 mon is all I got for that? Wow, what a cheapskate. Eso es lo que se llama codo. Un hombre codo. Que no quería pagar por nada. 200 monedas, por favor. Después, todo eso. No soy tan barato, güey. Let's check out that armor. I'm not gonna wear it, but... If weapon aligned, staggering enemies restores a minor amount of health. The window to perform perfect parry and perfect dodge is increased by a minor amount. What does weapon aligned mean? I gotta say though, that armor does look pretty freaking awesome. Especially with that hat. Wow. Wow, that does look pretty cool, man. Like the fully upgraded version of that is pretty awesome. I don't care about the helmet though. Where is it at? That, like, I don't care about the helmet, but the rest of the armor set is pretty awesome. You know, I think just for a little while, let's go purple. Alright, I think we're officially done with this area. Tiff says 60 hours on an easier difficulty. That's what I'm anticipating, is 60 to 80 hours on easy mode. Alright, we have officially done everything we can do in this zone, on top of everything we could do in this zone. Although, I don't know that I finished the dueling trees. No, I need to do the dueling trees, because that'll give me a dual katana spirit attack. So before I move on, let's do the... Well, are the dueling trees spread out? Hold up. Takizo the Unrival. Are they spread out across all the zones? Oh, yeah, there's dueling trees in each one of the zones. Oh, I see. So that's the first one, which I found over here. Okay, that's the first one. The second is up by the shrine. Hang on, it says I only have 1 of 5. That one's completed. That one's completed. But why does it say I only have 1 of 5? Tokashi Range, I'm not there yet. Tamamu Marshlands, I'm not there yet. Nikupu Falls, I'm not there yet. Huh. So yeah, these are spread out through all of the various regions, so that's not something I'm going to be able to complete like right away. Okay. Oh, I see. Dual 1 of 5. Oh, I understand. It's actually showing me where the duels are. I was misreading that. So I have actually completed 2. That's what the yellow dots are for. Because there's yellow filled in. Okay. So I haven't been to those regions yet, but I've done these 2. Perfect. Oh, that's a myth. Seek out altars of reflection and learn all Yari techniques. I need 1 more Yari technique. I need 1 more. And then, I don't even know where Owl Mountain is. Teshio Ridge is where we're going next for another sensei. That gives me a sword. I don't care about the sword. Past the lake up in the Nyoro Wilds. Alright, I have 2 more paintings in the house now. Why am I hearing people outside? Oh, I got a new memory.
Father and I used to work.
Atsu, they had a fresh batch of ink at the inn. Come, paint with me. What shall our subject be today?
The ginkgo tree.
Ah, a worthy choice. Now, remember,
Be mindful of my posture. Control my breathing.
I'll grind the ink. It's not enough to see the ginkgo tree. Feel the deepness of its roots, its resilience. Channel that energy with each stroke. Decisive, precise, like wielding a sword.
It's done.
Oh yeah, I'll find it eventually.
I can sense
I
the
figured it was
strength
up in
of
the
ginkgo
ridge somewhere.
tree,
It's the only mountain range
unyielding
that
to
I'm aware
storm
of.
and strife. You've improved, little wolf.
I still have a long way to go.
I think you're ready for something a bit more challenging. Would you like to try painting me?
I've never done that.
All the more reason to try. I'd like to see myself through my daughter's eyes. It's not about capturing what you see. It's about impressions. How others leave a mark in our lives.
if you don't like it.
I am honored to be seen by you, little more. Let's hang these up in the house as a surprise to Yōtei and your brother.
I know the perfect spot. I wonder if my paintings survived.
Oh. Oh. Right there.
My paintings. Even Father's portrait. He had such kind eyes.
Alright. I don't think we have anything at the moment. Look at the gardens going again, though, too. This place is slowly getting improved over time. Alright. That's that. I think the logical next step is to go to the Tashio Ridge. Another probably good way to look at this is the next version of the weapons needs Shinobi Steel. Explore the Tashio Ridge to find Shinobi Steel. So that's where we're going next. Follow the Nepur River to Tashio Ridge. Alright, but I have to... I'm guessing we get there from this tree. Hey, the panoramic's working again. Oh wait, we're in the grasslands. Never mind.
Come on, boy.
I think we're just supposed to follow the river, is what it says. Whoa, what was that? Is this a camp? No, it's just a clearing. Divinity Original Sin 2? Yeah, it's a good game. It's really interesting too because you can see once, especially if you've played Baldur's Gate 3 before you play Divinity Original Sin 2, you'll come back and be like, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 was just a Divinity Original Sin game with Baldur's Gate 3 as a skin attached. And it also makes you go, oh, I can't wait for what they're going to do with Divinity Original Sin 3, because as good as Baldur's Gate 3 was, Larian is going to take all of that and their bigger budget now, and they're going to go make a badass Divinity Original Sin 3. Is that bear not attacking? I think it's a friendly bear.
Don't you be like that. Dinner isn't ready, Shino.
It is a
What do we
friendly
have
bear.
here? Another wanderer like ourselves? Don't worry, we're not armed.
What's her name?
Shino, the most spoiled bear in the world. Mine is Toku. We were about to have a meal. You looked like you could use one. Now come, eat something.
Nothing out here comes for free.
Time is valuable. Give me a moment of yours, and it may be worth it for us both. A little girl used to live nearby, Mari. She loved playing with Shino, but she died a year ago. I wanted to leave a charm on her grave. I'm ashamed to say I sold it when things became dire last winter.
You want me to get it back?
And place it on Mari's grave. I have money. I can pay you.
Then why not get it yourself?
I sold the charm to a scavenger. Taro, something or other. I prefer to stay away from folks who spend their days among the dead. It pollutes the body.
Says the man who smells like a bear. No offense, Shino.
Roar!
Taro tends to make camp by Dead Man's Tree.
Dead Man's Tree.
Keep to the mountains and go north. Mari's grave is at the edge of Tokachi Range.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, Dead Man's Tree. Well, that's a different. So we just gotta keep going this way.
It's dangerous out here. Never knowing who might come along. Pay me, and it all goes away.
I told you, we don't want your help.
Stranger, go find your own job. Wait a minute.
10 degrees
Do I know
Celsius.
you?
That sounds delicious. Who are you? I'm your
I'm
old
on all the
flame.
bounty posters. The woman who killed the snake. Care to join him?
I don't want any trouble.
Then leave. Never bother them again.
I don't have time for this. Come on, boy. These fools aren't worth the trouble.
I do everything myself. There is no reason to pay someone
Thank
else
you.
when I know how to do
You
everything.
wouldn't leave us alone. I wish I could pay you, but we have nothing to give.
Scaring one of Saito's thugs is all the payment I need.
I do all my own thumbnails. I do all my own social media. I do all my own video editing. I do all my own moderating. I do all my own clipping. I do everything myself. Zero reasons to pay someone else when I know how to do it. Oh, got a new bounty. Yes, this game is indeed beautiful. Which is why I always tell people, get off your fat asses and learn how to do shit. If you get off your fat asses and learn how to do shit, you too can do what I do. Or use it to do freelance work for other people. There's so many options out there.
Come on, Mochizuki.
She's killed 2 of the Yōtei 6. Who else could do that? The bounty's too good to pass.
Hi guys.
Hey, that's her! Any last words, Onryo?
There's still time to run.
And go where?
Oh, you're like my
Our
wife,
bounty's
Transcend. She
right
likes it hot.
here.
Ugh. Oh, I missed the dash, whatever. I missed bashing into him with my charge. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like that 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. Shorts and a t-shirt, maybe a sweater if the wind picks up.
Atsu, welcome to my humble shop.
It's nice.
It's a rock and a fire, but we all have to start somewhere.
Why set up here?
So,
I need
yeah,
an easy
that's
place to spot for weary travelers. Stop making a
where
name
we
for
live,
myself.
Transcend. That's
Or
how it
to
is.
attract
Like
unwanted attention.
April, May,
You're the
June,
one with a bounty, my friend.
40 to
I'm sure
45.
everything will be just fine.
I
Like
was
especially
actually
May and
looking for
June.
a
April
charm.
is when it starts ramping
man
up,
with the
but
bear sold it
May
to
and
you?
June is 40 to
Oh,
45 every day.
Yes. He didn't
Not
like me much. but
Pleasant.
I liked his bear.
I don't like it here
You
at
can
all in
take
the
it
summertime.
If you got the coin.
But I also live in my air-conditioned office, so it's just when I
Is
have
that
to
the same
go out.
armor you
But
gave me?
Chris
Most likely.
doesn't like to use the air
you
conditioner.
little-
Like she'll only come into the AC like at the end of the day. She's just really stubborn about, I don't want to shock my system by going hot cold hot cold hot cold hot cold.
Your death means great favor. I surrender. You are going to regret this. That worm isn't even human. He spends his day digging through corpses.
How about you focus on me instead? Go back to wherever you came from. No one bothers this kid again, or I will gut you myself.
But it takes a lot for Chris to sweat. Like it has to be like 40 degrees before she starts to sweat, whereas I start sweating at like 18 degrees Celsius and I'm sweating. I'm like, nah. And it's still about 30 to 32 degrees Celsius every single day right now, even with the rain. Which isn't horribly bad, but
Yes. That was
it's about the
incredible.
top
You
edge
gave me
of my...
stolen armor.
I still don't want to
Is
like
it
go
really
outside for
stealing
prolonged
if you
periods
do
of
it to
time.
someone
Like I don't
no
mind
one
sitting
likes?
outside eating lunch, dinner in this
I'm
weather,
not
but
the
like
one killing
if I go
innocent
to
people
cook on the
and
barbecue,
leaving their
like
corpses
fire up
behind
the
to
grill
burn under the
outside,
sun.
you know, I gotta
If
get a
anyone should be
bandana.
ashamed,
And if we
it's
walk to the
Saito and his
supermarket,
stupid
I'll
lackeys.
be drenched in sweat.
You're right. We've all done things to survive.
People just like having someone to look down on.
Let them.
Rawr!
You know who you are.
But I've also lived
Thanks.
in the ski resorts in
Someone's
Colorado and
loss can be your gain.
the extreme
I got
cold.
my
I
hands on
don't
new
miss
merchandise.
the snow either.
Ooh, spread the word.
What are we buying from him? Buy the charm, Dead Man's Tree. What is the name of the charm?
Highest quality assured. Only the best for my customers.
the right charm? Yes, that was the right charm. Okay.
Go, Mochizuki.
So I saw someone today trying to complain that there's too many random encounters in Ghost of Yōtei, and I'm like, what random encounters are you talking about? Like, you can ride around this wilderness and never have a random encounter if you don't want to. There are mounted patrols, but you can avoid those mounted patrols.
It just breaks my immersion when I have to deal with a random patrol.
So ride around it. We're getting close. We are close-ish. Oh, they're guarding the shrine.
Have some respect for the dead. Pay us, or you will join
I'm
them.
waiting.
I have nothing.
I hear a wolf den nearby as well.
No on the old tricks now.
Oh, damn it. Oh, there's the wolf.
She's real.
Ah.
Thank you, stranger. It is the mark of true evil to assault a father at his daughter's grave.
I agree.
You're Mari's father?
How do you know that name?
Toku and Shino wanted me to bring this charm to her.
He's the reason my child lies beneath the ground.
Chris is
His
up.
bear
I don't know
tore
if our
through my
grandniece
little
is up
girl.
yet. She's been getting up at like
We want
5:15,
nothing
5:20.
from him.
It's about 5:20
Keep
right
that
now.
charm and slit that animal's throat.
Toku, you should have told me the full story.
Yes, he should have. There is a shrine, and I'm going to take this because it gives me the last of the Yari. And then I can go knock the persimmon off the tree. Well, I'm right up here, so before I go back, let's go over here to the dueling tree. Yeah, I think the roaming patrols are great, Gray. I think it's just a case of, like, there are people out there who legitimately just want to bitch about everything. Like, they'll just look for flaws. That's a pretty awesome looking waterfall. I'm getting really good at the I'm getting sidetracked. It says auto mantle and new worlds and love-hate relation. Yes, I would love to have it turned on, but then at the same time, it it doesn't always work when you want it to work, and sometimes it works when you don't want it to work. And I ultimately turned it off because it was making me do weird things when I was trying to run and like accidentally catapulting me off the edges of cliffs and stuff.
You walk in Takezo's shadow?
Another disciple of Takezo.
If you've met my brethren, you must be good. To walk in Takezo's shadow is to put you your life on your sword. Will you duel me?
If I have to.
He who walks in Takezo's shadow is always ready to die. And to kill.
Is he gonna dual katana my ass?
Today is a good day to die.
Try and take my life.
She's a monster!
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
I don't fear death. Kill me or die.
You got what you wanted.
Okay, I think we're done with this POI.
Ah, my friend. Were you
You
able
didn't
to
tell me
find
the whole
charm?
truth, buddy.
Mari's father was at her grave. What happened?
Mari loved spending time with Shino. But her father thought very little of me. One day he came, angry and drunk. Put a knife to my throat. Shino was just trying to protect me.
Mari got in the way.
Shino is not to blame. If Mari's father wants justice, kill me.
Your death won't bring the girl back.
No, it won't. Maybe I can journey south. Spend the rest of my days trying to make up for this mess.
I won't stop you, but Shino might.
I can't stand goodbyes. Please break the news to her.
Well, it
after I
makes
leave.
sense
And
if
would
you follow the road that you would
take care
encounter
of
more
her for me?
patrols, because that's what the guards are
Maybe
supposed to be
feed her
doing,
once in a
is
while.
patrolling the roads.
I can
So
do
if you
that.
want to avoid the random encounters, you just
Thank you.
avoid the roads. Because that's where the patrols are. Okay. We now have... I mean, are we technically in the new region yet? Sort of, kind of. Let's go do the bounty. This is up in that area. There's another dueling tree. That's a dojo. I am going to go grab another cup of coffee and say good morning to my wife. I will be right back. It's all right, Gray. I think the only thing I've seen has been the panoramic mode was not working in the plains, but it's working here, so that's the only thing I've seen in my playthrough so far. And I wouldn't really, like I said, I don't really think that things like that are worth, like, it's not really a bug, it's not breaking anything. It's just a little glitch in the system. God, this place is beautiful. Oh, hang on. We got a fox den. I need to slow down. I'm riding past everything. I hear you. Where are you at? Lead me on, buddy.
Hello there.
There was a wolf den around there somewhere too. I totally forgot to play the song. Don't
Is
worry,
this
I'm
for me?
still
Aw.
following, buddy.
You want a reward.
You need scritches. Just a good scritchy. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, I would love to have a fox. No, I don't want a dog, man. I want a fox. Like I have all the cats. Cats are awesome. Dogs are just kind of. I would much rather have a fox. Fox would
Another
be a
gift?
cool animal to have. Where's the gift? Oh, black powder. So he's leading me to
I like
treasures.
this deal.
Oh, I get a bunch of goodies this time.
So helpful. You sure I can't give something other than a scratch behind the ears? You want me to follow? All right, lead the way.
Yeah, like my cats don't already destroy all the furniture.
Shrine. You want proper thanks.
Charm of Archer's Fortune.
One more for the road.
Good belly scritches. Good boy. I love cats, but big cats are so unpredictable.
Here to help a neighbor.
I think it's interesting, the thought of having a big cat, but
I see you carry an instrument.
cloud leopards
I'm
are
a
super
musician
cute,
myself.
but they could still take you
Or
out if
I'd
they
like
wanted
to
to.
be.
Is that a ton...
A tonkori. Yes, at least it will be once I am done carving it. My chapo. The man who taught me to play is Karafuto Oinu, from the north where they make tonkori.
I've never heard one played.
I can play it for you. Teach you a song?
Yes,
If you help me get materials to finish the instrument.
100%, bro.
What do you need?
A stone from a pond in the mountains, not far from here. I can mark it on a map if you have one. The pond is special to me. But I'm embarrassed to say my knees cannot make the climb.
I have strong knees. Teach me that song of yours and we'll call it even.
Ira ira ikere.
Okay, we also have a camp south of Yubari Lake. This is the lake. I don't see a camp at the moment, other than that one over there. There's a bear over there. That's the musician's camp. What about this over here? That might be it. A mongoose to eat the snakes. Eh, everything in balance. Did I just cross another fox den? No, that was the one I had already seen. It's a brisk wind in this place.
Those merchants we attacked last night. I have never made so much coin. We keep following One-Eye Moritaka, and we'll have more mon than we know what to do with. He says he is going to build a stronghold to serve Lord Saito. They'll both have my blade. We can rule this land.
Oh, screw it, let's just do a standoff. I should have gone stealth, but whatever.
I do not believe
Oh, he's got like he's radiating a buff or something? I don't know what he's radiating.
Just another bounty.
Ah, he got me. Just when my Hal was up, too. That's a long way away. Oh, I could piss off the bees. Oh, he's still firing. Oh, he deflected? Alright, we should probably go down.
Let's see how much you're worth. Okay, I haven't found the inn yet. Mochizuki.
Ah, oh, I almost missed.
This must be the pond that Ainu musician mentioned. Just need to pick a stone from the water.
wolf howling.
I hope this rock is good enough. I should take it back to that Ainu musician.
Something there.
Oye, mejor a decirme buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Oye, qué feo. ¿Dónde son sus modales, por favor? Sus maestros en la escuela dicen, oye, cuando saludan a alguien, dicen, oye. No, 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 mejor. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Oh, ¿qué onda, güey? ¿Qué pedo?
Oh, you are back.
I am back.
Let's see how much you're worth.
He should teach me a new song here. If I can
You
get it to
found the
trigger the
trail?
right.
The stone?
It's not much to look at. What is it for?
Some of us place a rock inside the Tonkori's body to symbolize a soul. The pond where this stone is from is where I got my first
My grandniece is
Tonkori.
up now. I need to go say
But
good
now
morning.
you are carving a new one?
Ah, yes. Well, mine was broken.
Bandits?
No, by my Achapo. It's complicated. But my offer still stands. Find me in the hills by Hushkokatan, past the Great Lake. I will teach you a song.
Oh, you
Oh,
kind of
and
fibbed, buddy.
Take this for your troubles. I think you'd look good in them.
That was a little white lie.
Why would his own teacher break his instrument?
Probably because he's not very good at singing or playing. He said, take these. You'll look good in them. What did he give me? Huh. Alright, I gotta go say good morning to my great niece. Bueno. ¿Cómo se dice grandniece? Es sobrina nieta, ¿verdad? Entonces nuestra sobrina nieta es... Ahorita está en la cocina. 6 de la mañana. Saludando a nosotros y pide café. No, tienes 3 años de edad. Lo que pasa es su abuela está dejándola de tomar café en las mañanas y en sábados y domingos, pero está con nosotros lunes a viernes por la escuela y no estamos dejando de tomar café. Está poquito enojado con nosotros. Quiero café. No. Our little great niece is she wants coffee, and it's like, you're not. They're giving her coffee at home and with her grandma. They let her have like a little sip of coffee in the mornings, and it's like, you're not drinking coffee. Sorry, you're 3 years old. You do not need coffee. You have way too much energy already.
Let's see how much you're worth.
Well, what I want to do actually is go up on top of this tower and spyglass. What we got today? I think maybe 5. That's not horrible, but 3 is too young. Like maybe a sip now and again, but no. The funny thing is like in where she lives with her mom and everybody kind of lives in the same like block area. So like the 3 sisters have houses right next to each other and the grandma. So there's like 4 houses in a row essentially. It's not exactly in a row, but it's kind of like they're all on the same street. So there's like that's not true. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I got to count now. I'm thinking backwards. No. So her grandmother, it would be her great grandmother who's giving her the coffee. Christina's mom is the one giving her coffee, so it's her great grandmother. But actually, everybody does. So essentially, um, 2 of the sisters live next door to each other, and then mom lives next door to them. So there's 3 houses in a row. The other sister lives around the corner, so she has to cross the street and go up around the corner. So this little girl, she's 3 years old, right? What she does, because nobody there, nobody gets up until like 9 o'clock in the morning. They all sleep until about 9. She wakes up at like 5 to 5:30. Today I was surprised. She slept in. It's 5:55. She just woke up at 5:50. That's normally she's up at like 5:15, so she slept in this morning. What she will do on the weekends is she wakes up at 5 o'clock, and if no one is up, she'll literally go downstairs, open up the front door, and goes out onto the street and goes to the next house, knocks on the door. If nobody's awake, she goes to the next house. Great grandma, Christina's mom, is the only one who's usually awake at like 5:30 in the morning. So then great grandma is like, "Oh, here, have some coffee with me. We'll sit here and drink coffee and have cookies together." So her habit is she gets up at 5:30 in the morning and she walks out all by herself at 3 little 3 years old out on the sidewalk, and then if nobody's up at those 3 houses, she'll cross the street and go up and around the corner and go to the other sister's house. She goes door to door looking for somebody who's awake. And if we let her, she would probably. And she is very, like the teachers were telling us, she's super independent. Nobody's allowed to help her with anything. I think I was allowed to help her put her shoes on one day, and that was it. Backpack, we helped her one day with her backpack, and then she's all but by herself, backpack. But every day when we go to school, she's the one who leads us to school. We just literally follow so that someone's holding her hand and helping her cross the street. But she knows how to get to school and how to get home. Um, it's quite funny. Mimosa says, I found a video of you on Instagram. Ugh. Came out to check your page on Twitch. Lo and behold, you're live. I am live. Every morning we're live. We're about an hour and a half into the stream right now. We start every day at about 4:30 a.m. Mexico City time, Central time. Every day. YouTube, Twitch, And then recently we started streaming to Kick and TikTok at the same time. So we are live in 4 places every single morning. I do speak Spanish. I'm fluent. I'm conversationally fluent in Spanish. I'm not perfect fluent, but my wife is Mexican and I have a homestead in Mexico. I have permanent residency in Mexico. I've been a green card holder here for about 11 years now. I've been here for 15 years, but I have had permanent residency since 2014, so 11 years. Well, I'm not seeing anything with the spyglass. I'm guessing the next place to go is probably right here.
Right.
Oh, we got a bird. Hot Springs. I only know Spanish and English. I used to speak Bulgarian a little bit because I spent a lot of time there, but I don't anymore. It was too long ago. Bird, bird, bird is the word.
Feels like I can't go a day without tripping over a samurai. With their puffed out chests and talk of honor. At least the Matsumai pay well.
I actually stream twice a day right now too, by the way. We stream in the morning for 4 to 5 hours, and then we stream in the afternoon from about 4:35 in the afternoon onwards. Depending on the time of the year, like Monday through Friday right now, because we're watching our grandniece, I do 2 streams a day. Weekends, I stream longer. In the mornings, we'll do 6 to 8 hours in the morning. And then this is the first year we've watched the grandniece. Normally, my schedule is we go live at 4:30 and I stream for 6 to 8 hours. But now I'm doing it in 2 sessions. So. Oh, we got a little bird. Oh, he flew away. All right.
Come.
Let's avoid the patrol.
Plant Saito banners.
Should be getting reasonably close. What if he's on top of the falls? Looks like there's a ramp over here. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Is this game fun? If you like video games, this game is very fun.
The Saito brothers deserve to be cleaved in half. That is the way of the Odachi.
Yes, Master Yoshida.
Can I help you? I am Master Yoshida, but I'm not accepting any more.
Transcend says I was not allowed
Too
coffee
busy
till I was
chasing down
16.
the Saito brothers?
I can't remember when I was allowed to have my
I see
first
we
cup, but
have
it had to have been
something
around
in
the same
common.
time, like
You must
14,
be the
16,
Onryo
something like
hunting
that.
them, just as you hunted the Oni.
You've heard of me.
Those names on your sash. It's a bold woman who wears her enemies around her waist.
And it's a bold warrior who carries a giant sword on his back. Or a foolish one.
We are both fools if we're at war with the Yōtei 6.
What did the Saito brothers do to you?
That requires trust. Something only my best students earn.
Then teach me the way of the Odachi. How hard can it be?
That's right. How hard can it be?
That depends on if you can lift it.
The way of the Odachi.
Why teach the Odachi?
Anyone can wield a katana, but a blade the size of a man?
Makes it slow, dull.
Only in the wrong hands. Here, try and pick it up.
Only in the wrong hands. Hang on. Hang on. Alright. Where's my phone charger? I don't know that coffee... I've never heard of coffee being associated with Christian households. Turbum says in Europe it's customary to serve coffee after the sermon. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that being a thing. I think my household, it was definitely because like my grandparents were like chain smokers and drank copious amounts of coffee. My dad always drank coffee. Working construction, I started drinking coffee very regularly once I got full-time into it. But I can't remember when the first time I drank coffee was.
Very large.
Come with me.
Had to have
With
been in my
proper training,
teens.
Even the largest enemies will beg for mercy.
I will never use this giant ass sword.
Odachi weighs more than she does. She will not last the day.
I don't see myself ever using this massive freaking thing.
Does the Onryo have a name?
Atsu.
Ready your Odachi, Atsu. We will begin with blocking to help you become comfortable with the Odachi's weight.
What a
A fine block.
sword.
Blocking is about control. But to attack with the Odachi, you must flow with its weight.
Yeah, I think I'll
Swing at me,
pass.
light and fast. Use the blade's heft to your advantage. Impressive. Now, break my guard with a heavy strike. See how it staggers me? Not bad. You're still standing.
So are you.
It's
Men
the
who
same
come at
here,
me
Gray. It's
usually
just
wind up
instead of
dead.
stances
Maybe
in this
someday.
game, they have
Now,
weapon types.
The
So
real fun begins.
spears are against dual wield
mine?
weapons.
You dare
Katana
outwest?
for katana. Dual
Who wants to
katana
challenge
for
her?
anybody who's coming at you with a
Or are you
spear.
content to just talk?
Technically, you
I'll
can still
teach her
beat
a
those
lesson.
enemies with any weapon, but they sort of like they give you all these different weapon types to more effectively deal with the different challenges. All right, see you, Mimosa. Have a good day.
Please, we yield.
Who's next?
You're a quick study, Atsu. Your swing is more confident. Unlike some of you, who fight like
But
my
you can
blind
technically still
grandmother.
fight any enemy with any weapon.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
not
more
having fun.
effective if you use the correct weapon.
Master Yoshida, the dragon and the spider's men have a camp up the ridge.
So close. They won't sit idle for long.
There's a group on their way now.
Let them come and meet our braids. Matsumae, at attention! The enemy draws near! Atsu, a moment.
Saito's sons are coming here?
Unlikely. So far, they've only sent soldiers. You should wait in the rear. This is too much for your first day.
My first day? I fought at Sekigahara.
All right, if you're so eager. But you must remember, the Odachi is most effective against larger opponents. But you should always face a katana with your own. Show me
So
what
even
weapon
now
to
they're
draw
telling
when
me,
fighting
hey.
a swordsman. Good. And if your enemy stands a head taller than you,
It's gonna be this. Oh, it's even so. It's a sword, but it's.
yes, the power of your Odachi will overwhelm them. Saito's men are here.
I'm never gonna use this thing because even my normal katana, I have specialty moves now that allow me to take down the big
If their
opponents.
pride was so wounded, they should have come themselves.
Try the Odachi!
Like this. Like I don't need to use a big old sword against these guys when I have my own sword.
I know this woman! She's the audio!
Or this. Like I don't need to use. Like this specialty move with the normal katana is just obviously I have to use spirit, but it's so freaking powerful, and that's part of the benefit of having leveled up. I earned that ability, man. I earned that one shot, one kill.
I wasn't sure you were going to survive.
There are plenty of dead men in Ezo who underestimated me.
And I thought I was the cocky one.
You still are. I let my blade do the talking.
Your blade needs more training.
There's no time. Your scout said the Saito brothers have men camped just up the ridge.
My students need to rest.
But does their master need a nap?
Let's go. Atsu and I will head off Saito's men. Protect our home and the way of the Odachi.
We won't fail you, Master Yoshida.
This way, Atsu. How's that Odachi feel now?
I almost forgot I was carrying it.
Tell me, what drives you to hunt the Yōtei 6 all on your own?
Everyone else was taking too long.
Haha.
And what about you? How does a young Odachi master get stuck teaching?
Who else but the best to pass along their knowledge?
Dance, dance, dance.
There's more to it than that.
And you just decided to track Saito's men for sport?
I enjoy traveling.
Just as I love teaching.
Yep, you need a
We
capture
could lie
card
to
if you're
each
going to
other
do
all
any
day.
sort of streaming with
Pleasant
consoles.
conversation.
I prefer no conversation.
If you want it to be
Then
crystal
I
clear, like
suppose I'll
the
have to feel the silence.
you can
Would you like
stream,
to hear the
which
complete
is what I used to do
history of
years and years ago
Grand
before I had a
Matsumaru?
capture card. Was
Or perhaps a
Xbox
song?
and PlayStation
No,
both have their own app,
poetry. We
and you could
masters
just
are
have that
supposed
app
to
on your
love that.
computer, open that app up, and then stream
Oh,
that
Dachi,
window
my
through your
love.
broadcast software. But it's never going to be the native imagery,
More
which is what you want a
glorious.
capture
Stop.
card for.
Please. Quietly. Saito's men ahead.
Some with muskets.
We are falling behind, so pick up the
Something
pace.
about muskets. I'm not going to be able to stealth any of these guys because they're all facing towards me. Fuck it.
A good chance to put your lessons to use.
Try to keep up.
Mercy, please! Let's keep going.
Just hold up, old man. I gotta check for supplies over here, man. Wait, he's a young man, not an old man. My bad.
Help me up the ledge.
Hurry!
I see why they call you the Onyo.
Superstition.
Or it's the anger in your swing.
Look out!
Find cover!
No, we put the pressure on them. Make them fight.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Still got him.
Quickly, we need to get through that gate. Do you always charge head first into Bohia fire like that?
Gets the job done.
Get your face blown off.
Then I'll wear a mask.
Like our friends, the Saito
Wear a
brothers.
mask.
Back at the dojo, one of their soldiers said you humiliated them.
They deserved far worse.
They deserved far worse. Alright. Alright, we're going to do a quick commercial break here, everybody. If you're watching and this is your first time tuning in, don't forget we're live every single day from 4:30 a.m. Central Time on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Kick and TikTok are relatively new, so you can choose to follow along there, support where you want. We're getting close to our annual goal for Twitch. We're almost at 5,000 followers over there, which is our annual goal. And we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary of multi-streaming on Twitch on October 17th. I'll be doing something special that day. YouTube, we're closing in on 60,000 followers and almost 4 years of streaming. It'll be 4 years full-time in February. So we'll do something special in February as well. And, of course, there's a Discord, a Patreon, and all the socials so you can follow along where you want. Y por ustedes que hablan español, estamos vivos de la misma hora todos los días a las 4:30 de la mañana en la zona de Ciudad de México en TikTok, Kick, Twitch y YouTube. Todas las cosas que, bueno, todos los videos que estoy grabando entre los streams están publicados en YouTube. Entonces, por los streams, las mismas horas, todos los días, pero todos los videos entre los streams están publicados en YouTube. Hay un Discord, Patreon, medios sociales. Sígueme en todos. And that's the end of the commercial.
Wait. More of Saito's outlaws are up ahead. Time for your next lesson.
Now?
The best lessons come when death is near. Use the Odachi's size to your advantage. While in a defensive stance, knock your opponent off balance. Then come in with a follow-up attack.
Got it.
No, I'm not using
knock
this
back,
big sword
and
ever.
attack.
It's
Don't
really
forget.
super annoying.
I'd miss our pleasant conversation. Now, draw your Odachi. Do not put it away until you have mastered this technique.
Oh, they're gonna force me to use this for the quest, I'm guessing.
Saito dogs! Your attack on my home fair!
Your masters won't be pleased.
For the dragon! For the spider! Now, knock him back! That's it, Natsu!
You can join in anytime.
One of them! Sliding down from above!
Oh, they're making me switch weapons. Just for the tutorial.
We're not done yet. Come on.
Block, knock back, and attack. Simple, but efficient.
You know, something I forget and I haven't been doing, there's supposed to be a charge ability that I gotta figure out how to use because I took the points in it and it's not, I like never use it. I have to figure that out. Yeah, which one of these is it? Charging at enemies. Oh, you have to hold while sprinting. Okay. Brutes are but not thrown. Charging enemies while sprinting. That's the one I was literally thinking of. I need to try that more. I don't know if I need to tap it or hold it.
Help me up here.
Any lessons for this, great master?
Yes. Or be the first one up. Bears run fast.
Don't be slow or the bear's gonna eat you. That's funny shit,
Why does
man.
Clan Saito have it out for you?
I stole the dragon's lover.
She must have been a beautiful woman.
The truth would ruin our present conversation.
The truth.
As I suspect, would your own secrets?
It's a burden I've been carrying for a long time.
One the Odachi can lighten.
Maybe.
When this threat has passed, we'll talk.
The truth would ruin our pleasant conversation, so she wasn't pretty?
Your turn for a lesson. We're easy targets sitting still. Move! Keep going! Don't stop! Close the distance!
Yeah, we take them together. Their fire on my home. My home must visit. You're not human. Fear my weapon. This is the land where mercy comes to die. You perish today knowing who is the master of your death.
It's over.
Nothing a giant sword couldn't solve.
Don't forget rushing into Bohia fire.
Keeps them on their toes.
Realism,
I think
AFK
mine
Mark.
were blown off.
That's the most
So
important
how
part
about
of the
you
video
tell me
game.
where the dragon and spider want you dead?
It's not a story I enjoy telling. But you may be the one to set it right. Lord Saito has two sons.
The dragon and the spider.
Dragon, the eager to please firstborn, desperate to prove his worth. And the spider, a craven drunk, whose decadence is outweighed only by his cruelty. It was my duty to hunt them down. Clan Matsumaya pursued the Saito brothers for a year. I could not wait for the day we would back them into a corner. Then that day came, and we walked into a storm of gunfire. 100 Matsumaya fell to 40 muskets. A bloody massacre orchestrated by Lord Saito's sons. When the smoke cleared, the spider prowled the battlefield, executing the wounded samurai. I held my breath and waited for the bullet that would end my life. I felt the spider's shadow fall over me. As he raised his pistol, I swung my odachi and nearly cut him in two. As the spider screamed in agony, I ran for my life, and the dragon's bullets followed. One hit me in my leg. I didn't notice until later when the Matsumaya healer pulled it out and told me the spider survived. The dragon refused to leave his brother's side until he recovered. They had won the battle, but such a wound was considered a humiliation. Lord Saito judged his sons harshly, and in turn, the spider and the dragon have dedicated themselves to my ruin.
Honor, man.
I had hoped Lord Matsumaya would demand I go into exile for such failure. Instead, he asked me to teach.
So you came here?
By his orders. He knew Clan Saito would remain our sworn enemy. Who better to train Matsumaya how to fight them than one who had faced them?
And suffered greatly at their hand. The Yōtei 6 murdered my family. I spent 16 years fighting in the south. I came home for revenge. And to find peace.
Both elusive goals.
I have 6 names on a list. Every one of them a killer. I'm working my way down.
Perhaps you can strike a blow I no longer can. Last I heard, the dragon and spider were trading with the Russians in the north. At their father's bidding.
And the other Yōtei 6? Where can I find them?
The one called the Kitsune hides further north, in Teshio Ridge. People who seek him out have a habit of disappearing.
Thank you for your lessons. And the pleasant conversation.
I wonder what unpleasant would be like with you.
That's
Ask
true.
the Yōtei 6.
I will never use this weapon. Hang on a second here.
The dragon and the spider may be out of reach, but you can still hurt Road Saito.
How?
By disrupting his operations in Tokachi Range. I can provide you with a list of targets.
Why don't we hit them together?
As much as I enjoy charging bohias with you, my place is here.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. I need to check the weather because I don't know if there is school today. The funniest thing to me was yesterday, all it was doing was sprinkling in the morning. And I think only 6 kids went to school yesterday out of the entire school. And it's like preschool through like 4th or 5th grade. There's probably like 100 kids in total. I don't really know. But only like 5 kids showed up, 5 or 6 kids yesterday. And only one from our grandniece's class. And I'm laughing so hard because like where I come from in Colorado, like they never cancel school unless there's like a meter of snow on the ground or the roads are like pure black ice or something. And here it was like sprinkling and all the moms are like, oh no, we don't want to take our kids to school. The weather's horrible. It's like, what are you talking about? Now, yesterday afternoon, it was pouring down rain all day. Looks like this morning we have light rain all the morning. Let me ask Chris if she's heard anything. Alright, looks like school is still on for the day, so we still got a bit. It's only 6:30. We still got about 2 hours ahead of us. Alright. It's just... No me gusta bañar, no me gusta bañar, soy cochina, me voy a quedar. That's literally the song my niece is singing in the kitchen right now with my wife. I don't know if there's a similar song in English that's
You're
like
the
that.
one I've been waiting for, Atsu. An unstoppable force of nature.
There might
delivering retribution to
I don't like to take a shower. I don't like to take a shower. I'd rather stay a
do
stinky
what I
piggy.
can.
You can finish the hunt. I
Yes,
cannot.
the fall
Destroy,
color
destabilize,
palette in this zone is
dismantle.
beautiful.
Make Saito's life miserable, and I will reward you.
With pleasant conversation?
That's always free, along with more training and the coin. A worthy blade deserves a worthy reward. These are the targets.
I'll see what I can do.
And let your enemies know. The master has taught you.
It's Yoshida, right?
I will miss our present conversation, Atsu. Once you're finished, return for more training. The Odachi still has its secrets. Good luck, Atsu.
I should continue my hunt. The Kitsunes and Teshio Ridge.
Alright, side question. This is a big zone. That goes to... Well, that's fine. We have stuff to do in this zone, though. Oh, hang on. We can go back here. Very quickly. The tree. I forgot I got my last of the spirit abilities to unlock the persimmon tree.
You look hungry, Sensei Takahashi.
Look at all those persimmons.
Care for a persimmon?
Ah, I always knew this day would come. Your time as my pupil is complete. Here, take this spear. It has seen me through many battles. It belongs in the hands of a master.
I wouldn't call myself a master, but I'll put it to good use. Thank you, Sensei.
Ooh, look at the colors on that. Oh, it looked a lot darker when I picked it up. It didn't look green at all. It looked black. Yeah, I'll pass. It totally looked black when I was doing the animation, and then get it in my hands and it's like green. Yeah. It's the musician. I mean, I kind of do want to ride north. Because I want to find Owl Mountain to learn the Kusarigama. Which I think is north. Hold up. You guys have a quest?
Halt! You are well armed.
It is always a dangerous place.
That it is, especially for a woman. Rumor has it Lord Saito is filling his ranks with female recruits.
Well, Clan Matsumai won't take them.
What did you say?
Relax, samurai. I'm hunting the Yōtei 6.
That's Matsumai business. Don't interfere. This wanderer is of no concern to us. She'll be dead by tomorrow anyway. Move out!
Good luck with that, idiots.
Go! What is it?
There is a hot springs. Enemies nearby.
That sword just for show? Put away!
Hang on, I want to switch. I want to try something because this supposedly. I don't know how to get this. How do I make that work? I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I have yet to master it. It's supposed to be a charge into, and I can never seem to get it to work.
So much has changed in Ezo since I've been gone. I can see the South and its people, and the fear of Saito's gang. But Mount Yōtei still stands, and the air still smells like home.
All right. Oh, those are your guys' horses with the banners.
Ferry
There's
going
a
north
ferry.
should get me closer to the Kitsune and Teshio Ridge.
We meet as our ancestors did before.
Yeah, in a minute. I want to see what this is over here. Is this the actual ferry? Yeah, because this looks all broken. Yeah, but this is a shrine. I'm wondering if you can even get through all that. Oh, of course I missed. I'm guessing you can get through all of this. This is interesting. It seems like I can swim across all of that, so what's the point of the ferry? Unless there's like a point where you can't swim anymore. There's got to be a point where you just can't progress anymore, and that's the point of the ferry. Oh, I did not mean to do that. God, the music is so just chillax here. This area is really interesting, like swampy a little bit. Oh, shoot you wanna. Is there any way to like get out of this? Or do I have to swim back all the way around? Oh, I'm about to drown. Oh, so that's the limitation. I never noticed that. I thought the water thing was only for when you're actually submerged, but it's anytime you're swimming. Oh, so that's the limitation of this is a lake. You gotta use the ferry. Okay, I see. No, get down there and collect that. Things you learn. Las cosas que aprenden. So I can go. I don't know that I can go that way. Tell you one thing, I'm starting to get hungry. Might be time for me to get a snack for breakfast. Alright, we've got... grapple points. Pull down. Give me 2 seconds here. I love it when someone will say something like, I have 500 hours in Skyrim. I have hundreds of hours in Fallout 2 and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. And I hate Starfield because it was just a short game. And I'm like, tell us you didn't play Starfield without telling us you didn't play Starfield. Because Starfield is the biggest game that Bethesda has ever created. In terms of content and otherwise. The forced hate, it's such a fake outrage for Starfield. It's 100% fake. Their favorite YouTuber told them they're not supposed to like Starfield, and so they're like, I'm a Bethesda fan, but Starfield sucks. Starfield was short. No. I'm never gonna not stop making fun of those trolls. I got 600 hours in Skyrim. Starfield is so short in comparison. Tell us you didn't play it. Like, you know what was funny to me was like last night, third playthrough, stumbling into New Homestead and finding the tour guide. I had missed that quest entirely through my first 2 playthroughs. And it's like, that quest alone is 30 to 45 minutes. If you actually take the time to follow him on his tour, it's probably closer to an hour if you actually discuss each POI that he takes you to. Because there's like 6 to 8 conversation options at each POI to talk to him about and learn the history. And then you go talk to Maurice, the museum guy. That's another 30 minutes of dialogue. Just in 2 NPCs, you have an hour to an hour and a half of full... But this goes back to the people who said during Shattered Space, dialogue isn't content, quests aren't content. Those are the people who claim that Starfield was too short. They didn't actually play the game. They literally bum rushed the main storyline from start to finish, 25 hours, 20 to 25 hours. They didn't do any of the faction quests. Each one is anywhere from I would argue 6 to 8 hours for each one of the faction side quests. Then there's all of those locations like New Homestead, which have their own series of quests which relate to half a dozen to 6 to 8 hours of content for each of those POIs. Several hundred hours to get through a completionist playthrough of Starfield. Yeah, exactly, Transcend. They're high on their own bullshit. Why don't I like the Odachi? Because it's a big, lumpy piece of shit weapon. I like fast and agile. I like to be a ninja. I like to be a stealth archer. There's nothing else up there, right? If buying a new skin for your weapon for $20 is new content, everything is new content. Yeah. We've got...
A ferry going north. Should get me closer to the Kitsune and Teshio Ridge.
We meet as our ancestors did before.
If Kamar says Starfield's the only Bethesda RPG I've ever actually completed.
Of the rivers?
It is the culmination of all of their games before,
You
so it's
smell like a wolf. You are hunting
it's
something.
like a polished version.
I am.
Because if you
But I
try to
have
go
no
back and
quarrel
play
with the
Fallout
Ainur.
4, right now,
The ferryman
you're gonna
is
feel
a
like
friend.
Fallout 4 is
Why not wait for him with old
much
Hachi?
clunkier game because it doesn't have the polish. Fallout 76, another really good Bethesda game. I sat here. This was probably 3 nights ago. I was looking at my schedule going because they announced the new Walter Goggins is going to be in Fallout 76 for the new DLC as the ghoul. And I was like, oh man, I've never actually done any of the DLC in Fallout 76. So if I wanted to go all in on Fallout 76, I could probably get a couple hundred hours of gameplay if I really wanted to take the time and sink my teeth into Fallout 76. I could probably get 2 months. Like if I wanted to do like what I've done with Lord of the Rings Online or Star Wars: The Republic over the years, just dive in for 2 or 3 months and just do everything that there is to do. I could probably get 2, maybe 3 months out of Fallout 76. So I'm starting to formulate stuff that I want to do for like December, January, and February because there's not a lot of new releases. And so it's like, where do I put my time? I really want to do like a Cyberpunk 2077 replay, but there's also like, do I do like a Fallout 76 deep dive, start to finish? Right, AFK, you tried going back? Yeah, so try going back to like even Oblivion Remastered, which just came out earlier this year, is clunky as hell compared to Starfield. Like, it's a great game, but
All right,
clunky.
Hoochie. We'll share the ferry.
And that's the same thing with any of the Bethesda games, whether it's Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion, etc. The main storyline is only ever 20-25 hours long for all of their games. It's all of the other side content and DLCs and everything else that have the additional content that gets you to hundreds of hours per playthrough.
Our Kotan is upriver. Though people make too much noise fighting.
I don't have grandkids, Safe Wizard, so I'm not a grandpa.
You make it sound like we're children.
I did play Spider-Man from like 4 or 5 years ago.
What do you call Eso?
They're okay. I mean, I'm not. They're very. The Spider-Man games are very short.
Only children see weakness in that and strength in a
Looking forward to the Wolverine game though.
Some children might not have a choice.
Is that why you
Exactly. Main quests for Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion, they're all like 20-25 hours, that's it. But there's hundreds of hours. Yeah, that's because you went and did all the side content. So if you didn't do the side content in Starfield, you sort of lose the right to complain that Starfield isn't a big game because you didn't actually do the side content. That's why every time, high on their own bullshit.
Makes the air feel crisper upriver. Stay out of trouble, Sitorainu. Come trade at Akotan. The village is open to all.
Alright.
Your horse made it over on the cargo barge.
Thank you.
Alright, now... I like the outfits they have here. So that's if I want to trade. We just need to keep heading north. I don't think anyone knows what Machine Games is working on right now. I haven't heard whether or not they're doing... I have no idea if they're working on an Indiana Jones sequel or another Wolfenstein game. No clue. Oh, this is a full-on village. We should stop. Oh, I forgot to go get my gifts.
Huna he, friend.
Your horse seems to be more comfortable.
I think we're starting to understand one another.
Oh, we finally got some new dyes for the hunter's saddle. I'm gonna buy all of them.
Oh, here.
Ah, there
you are. I should find some time to write. I've been working these leathers the whole day.
If I can have a new die for this, I'm switching. Oh, I'm switching.
Come, Mochizuki.
Oh, but I actually have to switch the saddle. Oh, that looks amazing. Way cooler than my other saddle. Hell yeah, man. That's wicked. Yeah, they ran right into the point without even realizing it. Yeah, never ever ever go by a Steam review. Steam reviews are the worst and the easiest to manipulate because of the rage posters.
Say hello, son. Don't be rude.
Hunahe, maybe you can convince my mother not to chase dangerous thieves at her age.
My age, you say? Well, I guess we have no other choice. Setaraino, you will keep me safe as I seek out these dangerous thieves. You can claim all the supplies you need in return.
Do I get a choice in the matter?
You wouldn't leave a poor old woman alone in the wilderness now, would you? Besides, they say the ancestors make arrangements for people to meet, and no thief will start a fight with you around.
Yeah, never ever ever exactly rated. Don't ever go by Steam
when
charts.
You are ready, meet me on the hill past Nairo Falls.
Like, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, way too many people have gotten hooked on the copium from Asmongold and those guys. And that's just...
Good luck keeping up with her.
The shit that comes out of people's mouths these days when it comes to video games. Right? It's a dead game if it... Like, yeah. Alright, I actually don't want to follow her right now. I want to keep going north.
Find me, boy.
We should make sure to store all this food properly.
This is the entrance to a shrine. We're gonna go do the shrine. Do I get a fast travel to that entrance? Oh, yeah. Ah. I like the IGN First series, but I gotta say, yeah, their review, I don't see any formula to their review scores, because I've seen some of their reviewers publish some really ridiculous things, because it's got too much story dialogue. And it's literally the reviewer is saying, I don't like this game because of this reason. That's not an objective journalistic approach. That is the reviewer being opinionated and influencing the score that they're putting up for a publication. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen IGN be that great about being objective, because some of their reviews, not all, some of their reviewers post some ridiculously opinionated things in their reviews that have nothing to do with the objectiveness of the game. It'll be something like, I don't like story content, or I don't like cutscenes, or I don't like the puzzles, therefore the game is bad. And it's like, that's not how this works. It's not how a review. But I will say that IGN First series, which is not a review series, it's just covering games. But I'll agree with that. I'll agree that they have a long history of if you take into the account the history of their game, the history of their company, they have a historical track record of providing good reviews. And then there will be games where it's like the entire internet is saying the game is like a 10 out of 10 or something, and IGN will be like, it's a 3. And then you read it and the reviewer is pissed off about some woke agenda thing, or the game had pronouns, I don't like it. So, I don't know. I think PC Gamers still does a reasonable good job. But I don't listen to anybody's reviews, to be honest with you. I just play games on my own and go from there. And even people like, there's some people like I will agree with a lot of the times, but I'll still disagree with them from some time to time. Like, Co-Carnage, as a general rule, he and I are mostly on the same page when it comes to games that we both play. Like, he plays a lot of games that I don't play. But like, there was one, I think it was Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I had great fun with and got like 85 hours out of. And I remember watching the stream where he sort of rage quit the game. He had climbed up to the top of like the mast of a ship and then fell off and died. And then someone in his chat said, "Did you know that you can buy maps in the cash store?" And he opened up the cash store and saw the maps and went, "Oh no, you can buy maps. That's pay to win. I no longer want to play this game." And he sort of just quit and he never went back. And then I kind of looked at that and went, that's not fair, because you don't have to buy the maps if you don't want to. You don't have to buy any of the stuff from the cash shop if you don't want to. That's there for the people like my brother who have a very limited amount of time and they don't want to farm those things in game. And I felt it was very disingenuous to then have a bad review of the game because of something that doesn't impact your enjoyment of the game whatsoever. Like, I never once have ever touched a cash shop item in any of the Assassin's Creed games ever. I play the game and I do the games and I like the games. So to be able to, so that, even people I agree with, sometimes I will disagree with. I think that's normal. Nothing wrong with that. Adults are allowed to disagree from time to time. The key is disagreeing respectfully. The moment you start saying things like, this game is garbage, this game is slop, this game is trash, your opinion is no longer relevant. You have lost all accountability and reliability when you start saying things like that. Ah, I'm gonna miss! Oh, that's a hard... How am I supposed to get the angle on that right? At least they put you right back here. Different angle and I still missed. What the frack, man? Okay. There we go. This is actually a funny conversation because I had a discussion 2 years ago with a couple of people about potentially starting a new review publication, because so many of the publications that do reviews these days don't have an objective. They don't really have objective writers working for them, and there's not a lot of editorial process. You get a lot of opinions of things like, oh, the game has body sliders instead of a male-female option. Let's give it a bad review. Or the game has too many cutscenes. We're going to give it a bad review. I don't like the story of the game. I'm going to give it a bad review. When the writer is saying things like, I don't like this, you're no longer providing me with an objective review, because a reviewer should never be saying things like I don't like this. You can say something along the lines of, if we're looking at an objective review of a game, saying things like you could say you don't like it, I guess is what I'm getting at, is you're not supposed to knock points off because you didn't like something. You can mention that something doesn't resonate with you, that's fair, but you should not be giving a review score and knocking points off the score based on opinion. It should be objective things. Like, if there is an objective, like the loading screens are long compared to this other game, then you could add that in the review and say, if you're looking for a performance-based game, this one might not be for you because the loading screens are much longer than games similar to it, and you could dock a point off for optimization. But saying things like, I don't like cutscenes, and this game has lots of cutscenes, so I'm going to knock points off of the review because I don't like cutscenes, therefore we're going to knock points off, you've lost your objectivity. Like, that's when you should say, like, if you're someone who loves cutscenes, this game is going to be perfect for you. Whereas if you're someone who doesn't like cutscenes, the game might not necessarily be your cup of tea, but you should not be taking points off just because a game has too many cutscenes. Like, that's where you get the personal opinions that ruin reviews. And way too many of the writers, because these publications aren't governed by journalistic integrity anymore. They're generating clicks, and that's how you get paid, is generate clicks. So how do you make the most newsworthy content? You generate click-worthy content. And that's just the day and age we live in. It is extremely rare to find any sort of journalistic review for any I feel like for any publication, it's very hard to find anything realistic these days. I think every single review outlet out there hires writers that put their opinions into things, and you also have editors who aren't doing their job to edit that shit out. Especially in this cycle of, we got to hurry up and get the things published within a certain window of time, otherwise we're going to lose out on the click value because the traffic's going to move on. Everybody's rush, go, trying to get the content out, and that's exactly, Hector. That's kind of the point I was getting at. Most of the online publications wouldn't have survived if you put them 20 years ago in the print publication industry, because the only way they survive is by generating clicks and clickbait. Like, it's very rare for me to read a review from any review site that is, like, truly objective. What am I about to get attacked by? Oh, it's a bear. I've never heard of that podcast, Dribrum. Funny Games has a good review process. They review the game live between 4 people that talk about it during a podcast. That sounds pretty interesting. I've never heard of them before, but that sounds like a pretty fair process. I think this was during, what was it? It was one of the recent Star Wars shows. And I was watching clipped out version on TikTok of these. It was, I think, 2 guys and a girl. Yeah, it's a Star Wars show. It was a Star Wars podcast. It was 2 guys and a girl, and they review Star Wars shows. And during the show, the episode that I caught was like, these 2 guys were just bitching about every single thing and the girl literally stopped them in the middle of their rant and said, "What is your guys' problem?" Like, she literally told them, she said, "You have lost your sense of wonder." Because all I'm hearing from you 2 is, I don't like this, 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 I don't like this. And you sound like a bunch of grumpy old farts where you don't like anything. Like, where's your sense of wonder? You've lost your sense of imagination, because if a 5-year-old goes and watches these shows, the 5-year-old is going to be like, "This is the coolest thing ever. There's blasters and lightsabers." And I think they were reviewing the pirate Star Wars show they did back in January with Jude Law. And they were just complaining about all the things they didn't like about it. And the girl was like, "What are you doing? Like, if you can't find a sense of wonder, then what are you doing reviewing these shows? Like, what's the point of doing a review if all you're going to do is bitch? If all you do is complain, what's the point? You've lost the sense of wonder. You've lost that spark of imagination. You've lost that joy." And that speaks to a deep-seated personal issue with these people who, it's the incel culture of just, they hate everyone and everything because they don't have love in their lives.
Over here, boy.
Society has just twisted them. Is that a pillar? Your sword. What's up, Thandar? Trying E said over on TikTok says, "You helped me become more confident making clips with my stream. Appreciate it. You are welcome. Glad you found what you needed." Where are the trolls at? We've had a couple of trolls this morning, Thandar. We've had a couple of trolls on TikTok. We've had a couple of trolls on YouTube. Nothing major this morning. I'm having a whole bunch of trolls over on Instagram and TikTok this morning because I posted that short last night about Starfield. There's a whole bunch of, just like always, there's a whole bunch of butthurt people over Starfield.
Black foxes are rare. What's that in your mouth, little one?
Black fox. I've never seen one of these guys. Where are we going? Oh no! I barely caught that in time. Little fox, you lead me through traps, bro. Where are you leading me, little buddy?
You're a sly one.
It's almost like he's purposely leading me through little traps and things just to mess with me.
Up to your old tricks, Chironupu? Looks like someone is having a bad day.
That one looks innocent, but he led me right to some deer traps.
Those would be mine. I'll have to set them again.
At least he dropped whatever he was carrying.
I'd be careful with whatever that is. Some people say foxes are kunechironupu, protectors who warn us against danger. But my grandmother used to say,
I'm just laughing. Hey, if Kimar says, "Prove it's not you and the troll who stole your name."
I'll take my chances.
You had your fun,
He wants his scritches, doesn't he? Little monster. That was super cute, though. Okay, looks like we can keep riding up the river here. We got some sort of gathering up ahead.
Get a handle on your beast.
The horses feel something's wrong.
Shut up with the nonsense.
There's a handsome boy.
He's usually a gentle soul.
It's this place, Teshio Ridge. Spirits are drawn to its snowy peaks.
Gracias.
They lure settlers to
Try
their
and see it
deaths.
over on TikTok. Appreciate it.
People go missing. Happens all the time.
For the donut, whatever that was. I don't know how all those things work on TikTok.
Ride with us. We'll pay you a generous
Still
sum
relatively
now,
new to TikTok
and
streaming.
more on arrival.
Like hell we will. She's a woman.
Who just doubled her price.
Rudeness
Consider it
costs
done.
extra.
Rest up. It's not an easy journey.
Spirits of Teshio Ridge.
Time to go. There's a chill in the air.
You can wait, sir.
I hate this route.
It'll be worth it. Remember our last trip?
I almost lost 3 toes to frostbite.
Instead, you returned with saddlebags full of coin.
This time feels different.
You'll both cheer up once we reach the Red Crane Inn.
My coffee's wearing
Red
off.
Crane Inn. Is that our destination?
It's the only bit of civilization in Teshio Ridge.
Even for Ezo, this valley is remote. Its settlers pay extra for the small comforts of home.
He means they're desperate.
Everyone has to make a living.
I hope the inn shamisen player hasn't moved on.
Still pining, eh?
It's not like that.
No, of course not. You're interested in her artistic integrity, not her.
That's enough! Eyes on the road! Let's go.
Man, it is awfully dark. We've got a blizzard going on.
Wiggle your toes while you still have them.
Wiggle your toes while you still have them.
There's a cave not far from here.
Those lights, do you see them?
Foxfire.
To hell with this.
Wait!
Idiot.
Even my horse bucked me off. My horse is supposed to be a well-trained mount.
Stay close or they'll pick you up.
Throwing knives? Am I gonna get throwing knives? Uh-oh, I've been poisoned. Am I getting taken prisoner? There may be more coffee in the kitchen, rated. Sometimes Chris makes a second pot before school.
So cold, unreal. Let's see how strong you are.
Kill the others.
My wolf just showed up to defend me. Hey, it's like my horsey in Lord of the Rings.
Why were you? Likely story. Still shaky. Need to find shelter.
Discern my fate. Oh, it's the lyrics of the song. I was like, wait, I don't want to discern my fate. I'm only 30 hours into the game. Now is not the time. Sure, at a cave. Oh, there's definitely a frostbite thing that was over my health meter too.
Must start a fire.
Alright. Someone conveniently left some wood for me to make a fire. No, I'm not doing your minigame.
That's better. We've slept in worse places.
En un segundo tengo que ir a checar. Mi sobrina nieta está provocando problemas, yo creo. Escucho a Cristina gritando un poco.
I will find you.
Welcome to Tsushio Ridge. That is freaking awesome. We have a snowy biome finally. This is great.
Let's get our bearings. Don't want to get caught out again.
Absolutely true. Spyglass time.
Those merchants were headed to the Red Crane Inn.
First stop.
As good a place as any to ask about the kitsune.
Oh yeah.
That's where I'll find Master Enomoto. He could teach me the way of the Kusarigama.
That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most, is the master. But dude, this is a pretty big zone. Oh my goodness. We should definitely head to the Red
That's
Crane
enough to
Inn
go on.
first.
Come on, boy.
That way we have a fast travel point. It's a campsite. Oop, something right there. Pillar. There's a dueling tree or something. Sun painted tree. There's a house. Fox. That'll be a hot springs right there, probably. It's too far away. I can't get that one. It's not going to lock on. Oop. Cliff structures. I think that's all I'm going to get from this location. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Down we go. Ooh, that's a new type of plant.
Don't see many travelers out here. Looks like you've been on the road for a while. There's a hot spring nearby. You should visit it.
Thank you.
Good idea.
Always happy to get a traveler's map. That's gonna be over here somewhere, huh? No? It's deceptive if that's not on the coast. I was gonna say, I just didn't click exactly on the right spot. Also, we're missing the panoramic view again in this location, so definitely still some slight bugs. harvest the copper. Might as well stop. Got a quest here.
Stranger, have you seen my brother?
What happened?
My brother, Tadakichi, is missing. He went into the forest to gather wood, but hasn't come back.
Have you looked for him?
I don't want to go alone. They say fox spirits hunt these woods. I think something's happened. I'll pay you to help me find him.
Me gusta el dinero.
Show me where he went.
This way.
Ah, it's
not the first time
quest.
people have gone missing around here.
You shouldn't travel alone.
We just needed some firewood. Tadakichi said it would only be a few minutes. Ninetales!
It's an ambush. Watch yourself.
Oh, my wolf showed up. Thank you very much.
Are you all right?
A few bruises. I'll be fine. If these Ninetales got my brother...
Try not to think about it.
Tadakichi and I moved here for a quiet life. We're farmers. We don't want to fight.
If you want to survive, you're going to have to.
That's the thing. Sometimes you have to fight if you want to survive. You don't always get to be a pacifist bitch. Sometimes you actually have to stand up for yourself. God, some of these people never go to school. You gotta stand up to the bully.
A body. Please. Don't let it be Tadakichi.
Is this your brother?
I remember my first time standing up to a school bully,
still
and
be
it
alive.
felt so sweet.
It was a trap! They're in the trees!
Oh, they're up top. No. Okay, that sword is getting really annoying because what happened is I'm hitting the buttons too quick, and so it's pulling the sword out instead of my bow.
Are you hurt?
I'll make it. But my brother...
Quickly, we need to find him.
Anyway, my first time standing up to school bully was in high school. I think I was a freshman or sophomore. And so I grew up on a dairy farm, and I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and do chores every single morning before I went to school. So I was already in, doing lots of physical activities. And so PE at school, I really disliked PE because it was like, I've already done exercise for the day, right?
We don't know what's happening.
And the worst part was that the PE teacher was also the basketball coach. And so what was PE every day? We're going to play basketball. That was PE, basketball every single day. And the leader of the basketball team was your typical jock. He was like a junior. And he was, Mr. I'm the captain of the team. I'm an uber sports dude. I'm really good at basketball. And he would get so pissed because I didn't care about basketball. And so whenever I was playing basketball for PE, I didn't care about making shots. I didn't care. I was not there to be good at basketball. I was doing it because I had to take the class to get a grade. And he would always get pissed when I got placed on his team because I didn't care. And so he got really mad one time because I was losing the game. And he got up in my face. And he was doing the typical thing where he was just... And he took the basketball and he, did that with the basketball at my face. And it clocked me in the cheek. And who knows whether he meant to hit me or not. I didn't care. I literally... dropped to my knees, sucker punched him in the nuts. He fell down. I got on top of him and just started wailing on his face. And the coach had to come in, like the PE teacher had to come in and pull me off. But you know what? That motherfucker never messed with me ever again after that. Nor did any of the other basketball nerds. That's it. That's all you got to do. Stand up for yourself.
Get on with it.
The Kitsune sends his regards.
Care to gamble with me?
Mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's how that works. Yeah, you got to stand up to the bullies, right? Like, there is no... And that's one of the reasons why I get some people who will be like, why do you respond to the trolls on your channel? And I'm like, because that's what you do to bullies. You don't let the bully win. But it's pointless to deal with the trolls. It's pointless to respond. No, it's not. I make money off those assholes. Are you kidding me? Like, there is nobody winning on this channel other than me. I am the only person who gets to win here. You can make all the stupid comments you want. I win, because I got your free engagement, I've got your ad revenue, I've got your clicks, I've got your comments.
We're getting you out of here.
I'm like the lawyer in the room. I'm the only one who walks away from this conversation winning.
What did they do to you?
Fire in my stomach. It hurts.
We need to get him out of the cold.
No, please, don't die. Tadakichi, say something. This can't be.
I'm sorry.
They poisoned him.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
This charm was Tadakichi's. May it serve you better than him.
Poor guy. That was a very sad quest. I don't think I've come across one that's been, like, tragically sad like that so far. You can hold up, Mitsubishi. I've got to go loot some chests. Oh, I finally got some shinobi steel. Like I have enough to upgrade my weapons. One of my weapons anyway. Either the wolf katana, the wolf blade, or the dual katana is probably the main weapon. I think that if you can use words, you should use words, but if words aren't enough, you need to be able to back it up with physical. Like, I do think that words should be the first solution every single time. You should always try to use words first. But if someone is provoking and continuing to provoke and continuing to come after you, and words just aren't solving the problem, like, you have to stand up for yourself. Because they'll never stop. I mean, that's the thing, is like... The unfortunate reality of people like that is that they'll just keep coming over and over and over until someone stops them. Now, but again, like you said, not everyone, you know, because you're not wrong about two wrongs don't make a right. You're not wrong. That's a legitimate thing. But at the same time, I think when it comes to... my brother and I have had this conversation before about if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, like, we are the ones who survive. Because Just, you're not getting my water and my food without a fight. He who has the bigger guns wins. I mean, it's a.
So she so I find her. She's begging for mercy.
You found her.
What? You? I don't want to die.
They talk big talk till you show up.
You can almost tell this one's me.
It is a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. 100%. Like, there are just some situations where the only way out is going to be by stomping the bully's head into the pavement. Words are never enough for some people. There are just some, especially when you get into the guys who live their entire day in the gym, and the only thing that they know is physical. That's it. They have nothing in between their ears, and so their entire belief system is structured around.
Always good to barter with travelers.
You say something I don't like, me smash. And you can try to avoid those situations with words, and if you're smart, you know, you can get around that for a long time. But there may become this. It's not, you know, you're never going to know for sure that you're going to come into those types of situations. But at least I have found in life that you're always going to end up running into a situation where you're going to have to get physical with people. I've yet to find a situation that wasn't like, for the most part, you know, I've been able to use words my whole life, but there have been some times when you have to get physical. Patched straw hat. That's kind of like the one I'm wearing.
Be careful. Snow is deeper than it looks.
But yes, it is sad that some people only understand a certain type of language.
Just passing through.
The Red Crane Inn. We need to find a lead on the Kitsune. Samurai horses. What are the Matsumai doing here?
And what is my bird leading me towards?
You look chilled through. Come.
Oh.
A good soak will warm you. Welcome.
There's another
Our
hot spring
waters
inside
will cure
here.
whatever ails you. Cold, cough, or general aches.
How much?
A small charge compared to the hot spring's many benefits.
It'll be nice to feel warm again.
You won't be disappointed.
I gotta pay to use the hot spring? The other ones have all been free.
When I was sick, Mother would take me to the hot springs. She'd brush my hair as I soaked it.
Time for my spa treatment.
It always made me feel better.
Alright, what else do we have in this town? This is just an inn, so there might not be an actual village per se. Oh, you know what I haven't done is I haven't gone back.
Dead or alive, everyone's head is worth a price.
And check the gifts. And I can update one of my swords.
Glenn is sewing right now. Tomorrow, maybe.
Competition for work is getting fierce.
Yeah, hot soak. Hot soak sounds good. It is the one thing. So we live in a climate that is seasonally just pretty hot all year round. So we don't have a water heater. And we don't need a water heater about 10 months out of the year because it is warm enough that when you step into the shower, it's a nice, refreshing shower where the water is usually lukewarm and feels very refreshing compared to the heat. However, November, December, it actually gets cool enough at nighttime and the water gets cool enough in the pipes that it actually is like we end up heating up water in a container to take like a camp style bath where you have a big bucket of hot water and you just pour it over yourself.
Well, yes.
I do miss sometimes like just filling up a huge bathtub with hot water and just soaking
in the snow.
But it doesn't get like it's only like 6 weeks out of the year where it's cool enough that I would want to go soak in a bucket of hot water, a tub of hot water. Whereas when I lived in the mountains, you damn straight you need a water heater. Yes, it's not. Yeah, a bath is like. So Chris never grew up with a bath, so she didn't understand it until we moved. And when we were living in the city for those 4 years we were in the city, we had a bathtub. And she started taking baths in the city, and she's like, okay, this is actually legit. And I was like, I know, I told you. She didn't understand. When we were living in Cancun, she grew up here. And so she just always grew up with like showers and stuff. And then in Cancun, all we ever had was showers. Then we moved to the city and we had a bathtub, and I was always complaining in Cancun, I wish we had a bathtub. And then every time we'd go on a trip and we'd be at work, I was always like, anytime there's a jacuzzi in the room, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm doing jacuzzi time. And then when we moved to the city, she started taking baths like twice a week, and I was like, told you. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Knox. Appreciate it. Oh. This one is like... I have no clue for this one. That's kind of like there's like no discernible features for this one. Oh, that might be it right there. Oh, that just reminded me to check my warranty, my PS5 warranty card. They activated the card yesterday, but it still doesn't have the money on the card. I'm gonna check it right now. I forgot to check. Oh, it's still 8. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. They probably haven't done anything yet. That's how I also felt about there's the money. Oh, nice. I got to tell my wife. So, speaking of warranty stuff with the PS5, my my money is now on my card. So we need to go buy some stuff for our anniversary now that I've got that money in the account. I'm pretty sure I can use that at the local store. I'll need to confirm. Perfect. Thanks for that. Yeah, the not only just the Yōtei controllers, I saw somebody do an unboxing of the Yōtei PS5s. There's the black and white one, and then there's the gold and white one, and I looked at both of those and went, oh, those are pretty sweet looking. That's gonna be right there. You got the gold one? Nice. Circle is right there. Okay. So I got my maps. All right, we need to go back to... gotta go way back down here because I've got an upgrade. And I can also go pick up gifts. Hold on, let's do the gifts first. It's $10 more than your replacement. Here you go. Here's $10. Exactly. It's like not a problem. Upgrade.
I assume you
Hashtag
require
worth
maps? I hope it is up to your standards.
Where is the... Where's the gift box?
Ah, you crossed off One-Eye Moritaka.
Guess he didn't see me coming.
But
Good one. Here's your pay.
Alright, where is the gift box?
Do you have something to trade?
Maybe it'd be better if I went over here because one of these, the gift box, was easy to find.
More gifts for the Onryo. People are braver than I thought. More rumors are spreading. They say
Money,
the
money!
Onryo wields more than a
Give me
katana,
money!
that she can use multiple
money is
weapons,
good.
like Lord Saito.
A ghost shouldn't need weapons.
You're no fun. You know that?
What'd I get? Find me in the Yōtei grasslands at the Old Inn.
Beautiful Kokeshi dolls for sale.
Alright, the snake's bite. Oh, new cosmetic sword. The Oni's glory. So some new sword kits. Alright, now we're going back down to the house. Because we got some upgrades. We are upgrading the wolf blade first.
Father and I worked so hard I heard the hammers in my sleep.
Is your arm still sore?
I'm getting used to it.
Skip.
It's almost there.
Stalker 2 needs to hurry up and come up with a story update.
Rest.
I bought the Ultimate Edition, and it's been like a year. And there still hasn't been a story update. Hurry up, damn it. I should check, because I bet I can also do the dual katana. Oh, I have just enough Shinobi steel. I'll need gun parts. Oh, those are found in the Ashima coast. Now I can also do the Odachi. Next month is a DLC release. I have not been paying attention. Because I bought the Ultimate Edition of Stalker 2, so I've been waiting for like actual like DLC releases. I was not aware that Stalker 2 had a DLC coming out. I'm like, hang on. Stalker 2 DLC release date. There is no confirmed date for any Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl DLCs, as according to Google right now. Yeah, but that's not the same thing. What I'm talking about is I'm talking about like an actual named DLC. There still is no named DLC coming. All the little things in between, I'm not really interested in that. What I'm interested in is named DLC with a new story, because that's part of what I paid for with the Ultimate Edition, is 2 DLC updates. Like, so it doesn't look like they have... they announced recently that they were working on 2 story-driven DLCs, but those have no release dates yet, so... That's what I'm looking forward to, because whenever that happens, I will be happy to dive back in. Stalker 2 was a great experience. I did 2 playthroughs and had a great time. All right. Look at the map. Yeah, it's just been lots of updates. They brought the PS5 version of the game. I mean, they've done a ton of updates to Stalker 2. It's
The
kind of
help
like if
came
you look
in.
at like New World Eternum
I need to
over
find
the
a
last
lead on
year
the
since
Kitsune.
New World Eternum dropped, it's just been lots of updates every couple of months, like really cool updates adding features, bug fixes, new content, upgraded mechanics, changing these things around, new perks, stuff like that. And then now in October, we're getting a story update, which is an actual DLC with a new zone and new story. That's what I'm waiting for with Stalker 2. It's like I had a great time playing the game, and they've been doing a ton of additional changes to the game, bug fixes, improvements, modifying mechanics, balance passes, adding the PS5 version of the game, all that stuff, which is awesome, hard work, great for the team, but I'm just waiting for the actual, the next 2 story DLC updates, which we're still waiting on. All right, folks, that is the end of the morning stream. I need to go eat breakfast and take my great niece to school in about 30 minutes. So I got to go do my family stuff, and I will be back this afternoon with probably more Starfield or Titan Quest 2. I might do Titan Quest 2 today, since we did Starfield yesterday. I probably, because I want to finish the Chapter 2 content for Titan Quest 2. I'm not going to do any New World Eternum today. I've been playing that the last 4 days in a row. We're going to take a break from New World Eternum today. So I'll make a decision later if it's going to be Titan Quest 2 or Starfield. But one way or the other, I'll be back this afternoon. Unless it's pouring down rain or there's storms or something. What is today? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday because I did my Dune Awakening stuff yesterday. Oh, I just got an invite from Kepler to join the Kepler Creative program over on Lurk It. I need to go find out what that's all about.